destination retreat?
It's a late model 2018, November of 2018 to be exact.
Fresh water, you just take and insert. It does, you know, it's not threaded. You just insert a garden hose in here and fill it up until the water slushes out this little vent. And then you know you got
53 gallons of water capacity.
This is the outdoor
Gfi Receptacle.
outdoor speakers.
We have a zoned system where there are several ways you can select your speakers through the house and outside.
This is a powered Solera.
Awning, it's 24 foot long.
And there are LED lights. 21 feet of them along there. This is the
Microwave vent.
okay. Here is the outdoor shower. Those will come in handy, especially if you got pets.
And just up to the right of the hot water heater is the city water. It is a 39/391 FDEN, which is 39 feet instead of 40 as listed on some listings.
It's a big trailer.
10,505 pounds to be exact.
Fresh water, power outlet. Back door, I don't think it's open right now. This outdoor shower. This 16-gallon two-way heater. It's either propane or electric.
And you can use it either or both ways. It's got scissor jacks on each corner, and the two rear scissor jacks were replaced.
This window pops out. You can escape through it with two levers.
It's got this slide for king-size bed inside. Here's a look at the bathroom from inside the master bedroom.
Here you have the black tank there, and then you have two gray tanks right there. One of the gray tanks was replaced.
Giving you a total capacity of 78 gallons for gray water.
Keystone RV Company in Goshen, Indiana. Okay, it has a brand new roof on it. They put a new roof.
New panels along the lower part. Those were replaced. It was re-roofed with a PVC roofing material.
Okay, let's go inside. 2.5 years we lived in it. There were two recliners here, wall huggers, and those didn't last too long. The jackknife is in good shape, like new, and it hasn't been used.
As she is cleaning, there is a electric fireplace, 1500 watt. There's an entertainment center, and the countertop in the kitchen is a Corian, which those are sweet.
You can fit up to a 43-inch flat screen on that mount. It's got a nice sink here. I'm not sure where the water pressure is coming from because, as far as I know, it's not hooked up.
For some reason, the film went wacko and froze on this one scene. But I'm just going to say that we put an extra lighting over the top of the mirrors because we didn't feel the light was near bright enough in the bathroom. And we added a bidet to the toilet. It's cold water bidet though. And it has a Max Air exhaust fan in the bathroom.
Now here it has USB charging, and here you can connect through your cable. And there is a external antenna. And down here, these are what you winterize it with. You drain those.
Draining your freshwater tanks.
Those are new steps. Scissor jack, and here is your combination of gas, propane, and electric. So you can go either electric or you can go propane.
You'll notice there's very little to no delamination on the paint job. It's in great shape.
2018 Destination Retreat by Keystone.
This landing, including handrails, will be provided as well.
What would you miss in that trailer? I mean, the microwave, the kitchen layout, the Furrion oven and stove, coziness, king-size bed, the view. We're recording. What would you miss about that trailer? What are you gonna miss about it?
Well, I liked the idea that it felt more like a home than just living in like a submarine, which is your regular trailer.
I mean, you're talking about the height of the ceiling?
The high ceilings.
Nice 8-foot ceilings?
The sliding glass door gave you a good view of the outside and more spacious.
Pretty sure that's why we bought it. You made mention of that after we got it. You love that sliding glass door.
You love the sliding glass door. And I like that I could actually go shopping and get quite a few groceries because they fit into the fridge really nicely.
Yeah, it has French doors and 2 drawers. You know, we lasted a long time before going back to the store.
And
what'd you think of the sink? Did you like that?
Sink's beautiful. Deep sink.
Undermount. Oh, those are great.
And you just felt like you're in a home. You could do your cooking and you didn't feel like you were squeezed into a tight space. So, and with our 3 dogs, or 4 dogs at the time.
Yeah, we had 4.
They found there was plenty of room, and it just felt very comfortable. Probably because the length of it, and then the slides.
Well, that made it bigger than the old trailers. We've lived in other trailers before, and this was more like a home. You had room to breathe and room to move around, room to pass each other.
Our neighbor said, "Well, why did you get such a bigger trailer like that?" And I said, "Well, we're going to be in it for 2.5 years."
Well, we didn't know it was going to be that long. We kind of thought it was going to be a year. But even a year, man, you can get on each other's nerves if you know what I mean.
There you didn't. You felt comfortable. And
the shower is adequate. I won't say it's huge, but I'm 6 feet and I weigh 250, and I could take a shower in there. But
I was comfortable taking showers.
Yeah, she was comfortable. I wouldn't say I was that comfortable, but it beats not having a shower, and I could take it in there. We put in lights over the medicine cabinet, and we put a bidet on the porcelain toilet.
Well, that was because everybody was grabbing toilet paper off the shelves, and I thought, well, we need to stay clean. Well, it does keep you nice and clean every day. So
we were living through COVID in the trailer, so
it was just nice to be. If we had to go someplace, we knew we were. It felt like coming home, more like a home.
And it's unbelievable all the space you had underneath the king-size bed in the garage.
Good grief, I could fit there.
There's so much stuff down there. And then you've got your little clothes cabinet there. It's not little. I say little. It's got 2 mirrors on there, and you got plenty of room for 2 people to put their hanging clothes in there.
And then 3 large drawers
Then a
underneath.
chest of drawers right
and then
next to it.
another 3, 4 drawers next to that. Drawers above the bed.
And we kept our
cabinet.
our printer in there on the little the top of the chest of drawers, and it had a cable hookup, so you could get cable on there, or your outdoor antenna, and it had USB ports right there, so you could charge your phones. That was so cool.
I forgot what I was going to say.
It's hard to jam everything in on these little sessions.
Also, the built-in vacuum was nice.
Yeah, that's nice to have that option. It's a powerful vacuum cleaner. Now, so a lot of the stuff you have to have 110 to use it, and it is a heavy-duty trailer. I mean, it has a 50 amp service. So the refrigerator runs only on 110, microwave 110, and the heater 110. But the lights 12 volt. You can it runs off a converter that's built in, so you can have. So if the power goes out, you always got lights, and we loved that. And we had so many power outs in that 2.5 years. PG&E, I don't know.
You always have lights.
We had so many power outages, so we were running off a generator. We had a 7K generator that would charge the full house. I mean, it could run the air conditioner or anything else. You still got to be careful. But I didn't mention the air conditioning in the video. It's got a Coleman Mach 2 or something like that, which is a 15,000 BTU AC unit on the roof. And there were times we actually had another air conditioner that we had to set up. I won't say the air conditioner is the best air conditioner in the world, but it's plumbed if you wanted to have one added on. It has the plumbing and the wiring and everything for it in the bedroom. So you could get another unit and put, it's meant so you can add one on.
But that fan in the bedroom was
ceiling fan was fantastic.
really nice to sleep under.
And you could always boost it with the Max Air fan that was in the bathroom. So that would pump out the hot air.
And the storage was nice in the kitchen, and even the 4 chairs have
storage in the seats. It's amazing.
Storage in the seats. I kept all my calculator, check register, and all that. Anything dealing with secretarial in one of the seats, but
we tended not to use the seats. We kept them strapped down because, I usually,
eat in front of the TV.
Eat in front of the TV in the easy chair. So I just put a bib on and go that way. And the 43-inch TV was more than adequate, although that TV has since gone on to the TV in the sky, but
you could put a 43-inch.
You could put a 43-inch. That mount will hold a 43-inch. And let's see. So the things that it won't have are the 2 theater chairs. It's still got the center console. If somebody wanted to go buy that same kind, just replace. But my guess is somebody's going to want to make that their own right there, and that's why we didn't go get something. And then somebody just come in and those don't last long for somebody of my girth.
But the rocking
the rocking recliner is like brand new.
It's brand new. The
only one that ever sat in it weighed 130 pounds. So that survived the 2.5 years and is still just like the day we bought it. And it comes with that landing. We were given the landing, and
it's
we're just gonna pass that on with it. It's 6x6. Somebody's gonna have to know how to put it together, but it's a heavy duty landing.
Quite
pressure treated
if you were going to go out
wood.
And have one built now.
Really nice, yeah. So that'll be thrown in because we don't really have a need for it.
Somebody has that trailer parked on their property. It's a nice railing all the way around outside for this nice wide steps down. So it was built for our neighbor. She was a little old lady when she was living in her trailer, and to make sure that she was perfectly safe, and that she'd sit up there and have her coffee or tea in the mornings. And it's really built solid.
Yeah, I would say that's one of those
Rare.
rare piece of work that'll last a lifetime, because it's well built, pressure treated wood, you know, made to last.
What else about that place? Pretty easy to keep things clean in there. So, very easy
And our utility bill was half of what it is now.
in our house.
And that was a big plus. And that's during the winter too. You know, using a 1,500 watt electric fireplace, and you know,
Which has several settings on it, so
you can run it at 500 watts.
yeah, you can have it much, just really on the ambience.
And that's usually the way we ran it, was on the
Wonderful.
500 watts.
Cozy, and the fire going, and of course the dogs would lay under there. The fire, the heat coming out over them.
And we really like the blinds. Those faux wooden blinds really look cool.
Those are real wood.
Those are real. Oh, those are real. Okay. It has expensive appliances in it too, which is amazing. You know.
It was just the luxury model,
Yeah.
but at the same time, and then for
It's a high point microwave oven, which we
Top of the line.
accidentally left a little foil in a peanut butter thing that we were.
I was heating up some gravy.
Anyway, it destroyed the first one, so we went to Ron's RV, who got a factory replacement for it. And it's the same exact model that we put in there, only had upgrades on it. And boy, did we like the upgrades. I mean,
It's a nice microwave.
it's
brand
just
new.
so easy to use. One touch, and usually one touch, and everything you need is right there. And it has a 13-inch splatter, which the one we got in our new home was only 12 inches.
And the oven can hold.
They've got
good
easy
size
a big turkey.
Well,
yes.
maybe
Well, tell
13 to 15 pound turkey.
13 to 15 pound. Okay, but we had a Breville too, so.
Well,
Or
I didn't
did
use
we?
it
Yeah.
when I didn't use it very much. I used the oven in the trailer and then now I can use it because it's on the counter, the Breville.
Yeah.
It was nice, and nice having the actual propane gas stovetop.
Yeah, instead of electric.
I like that.
It's easier to handle propane. It's easier to control.
So what else was in there then? What else in that trailer? Just a feeling like more of a home.
It's a homey feeling.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't feel like you were, like she said at the beginning, in a sardine can. You felt like you were in a small home, a comfortable home.
I said submarine.
Oh, okay. Did I say sardine can? Okay.
So I guess that's. Can you think of anything else?
All the windows. It's got windows everywhere.
No, you feel, and then the skylight just, which we didn't have open. It just, you felt like you could bring the outside in a lot of times, and it was just nice.
Well, just having the sliding glass door just opened it up.
Dogs like that.
Yeah, you always felt like there was, you know, you weren't in a dark, enclosed environment. You're in a bright, with natural light.
Well, anyway, our neighbor came back and he said, "Boy, you were smart to get, you're 2.5 years later, you were smart to get that big, because boy, I can't even imagine you living in a."
Oh, we know so many people that lived in cargo haulers and lived in their small sheds and stuff like that just to survive. And We knew a guy that lived in a carport, under a carport. He just kind of reinforced it and lived in there. No electricity. Everything was, I think he finally got water, but he was sharing water with us. And man, back to the Stone Ages with him. But we had it good compared to a lot of people. And we know it. We were blessed.
Because of our dear trailer.
Because of that trailer. And I didn't really want to get it, to be honest. I wanted to get a motorhome. That's what my idea of, because I thought, what if we got to evacuate again, blah, blah, blah. But there was just no room in a motorhome for 4 dogs and two adults. It just couldn't happen.
And they're good little girls. They really behave themselves inside the trailer.
If we got that motorhome, we'd have had to get a trailer so that the girls would have a place to stay. It just wouldn't have been enough room for all of us.
So if you have big dogs or smaller dogs, that's the one to get.
And we have 1 big dog, 2 medium dogs, and 1 kind of, sort of. Well, we have 1 big one and two mediums. We got a Cairn Terrier and we got a Jack Russell mix, and we're not sure what the bigger one. She looks like a Lab Corgi mix. So, but the whole point is, it's room for the three dogs. And if you got 1 dog, 2 dogs, three dogs, you should be okay in there.
Okay, well,